Hello, Cathedral friends. I sometimes sit in our beautiful sanctuary, and in my child's imagination, I wonder about these angels over my shoulder, what stories of good news they would tell if they could. I imagine them perhaps greeting those who come here for hope and healing at a Celtic spirituality night. Or I imagine them rejoicing when a family chased from their war-torn home find new life in a new place through the love of the followers of Jesus. I imagine them celebrating and laughing with our youth as they are nurtured, cared for, and celebrated at our beloved Nativity Youth Camp. I imagine them taking comfort and strength with those who are wrapped in blankets that are carefully and lovingly woven and given to people at their most difficult circumstances. I imagine the angels encircling all who come to this space to be baptized, to be fed at our table, at our Lord's table, to be comforted, to find forgiveness, and to hope for change in their lives. Each year, our Stewardship Committee invites us to reflect on our annual giving of our time, talent, and our money to support what we do together in God's name. What follows is the first in a series of stories that we believe tell the tale of what we are called and who we are called to be. I pray that in the days ahead, you lovingly consider your support and the giving of your time and talent and treasure. And remember that it is God's glory. It is God's glory as God gives to us more than we can ever imagine or ask for. So we're called to do this work. We're called not only because our Lord was a refugee, but because our Lord particularly and specifically calls us to reach out to the lost, to the broken, to those who have been disenfranchised. That is the definition of a refugee, one who has been driven from their very home, all that they know and all that they love, not by their choice, but because of circumstances that are not in their control.
You just feel like they're family. You feel like you're really helping a member of your family out that needs the help, respects the fact that you are helping them, and are just so grateful.
I guess the big surprise to me was how easy it all was. And I say that, and I know people on my team will laugh about that, but it felt as though every time I needed something, God placed that in front of me. And primarily I'm talking about other people in the church and the treasures that they had to give to the project.
What's kind of ironic is it's difficult for them to explain it in language, but when they hug you, you look into their eyes, it actually brings tears to your eyes. So it's all good. It's all good. It comes from here.
This family that came to us literally were chased from their homes. They'd choose to be at home if they could. But our Jesus asks us to be people who take our hands and hearts and reach out to the lost, to the neglected, to the chased, to those who are vulnerable. And this is by definition who we are and who Jesus calls us to be.